There is a lot of talk about transition investing, but what is it exactly? To find out, we spoke to several transition investing specialists at Robeco. Rob, as the portfolio manager of the Emerging Markets Climate Transition Strategy, can you tell us the difference between transition investing and sustainable investing?
One way of thinking of the difference is that transition investing is the journey in the investment process, and sustainability is the destination. Another key difference is that transition investing focuses on companies that are in the process of becoming more sustainable. Currently, these companies score low in terms of carbon emissions, in terms of impact on environment or social sustainability. But, and this is important, but they have a realistic and credible plan to move forward. Transition investing focuses on companies that themselves enable or finance the transition, such as those improving energy efficiency or optimizing supply chains. Another major difference is that transition investing requires forward-looking data, whereas by definition, sustainable research investigates what has already happened. The real magic of transition investing is determining what will happen if the transitional pathway is followed.
So it's not just about climate and carbon reduction targets, right?
Reduction of carbon emissions is crucial, but for a truly sustainable economy, companies will also need to address their impact on the environment and biodiversity. That is why Robeco has developed two types of transition strategies. Climate transition strategies, which focus on moving to a net zero world, and a broader transition solution that invest in companies that enable the transition.
Okay, so realism, forward-looking data, but how does this translate into investment opportunities for clients?
By sticking to classic investment principles and not blindly chasing everything that is labeled green, transition investing focuses more on shifting brown companies towards green. This approach can create value for investors while contributing to climate goals. With a broad investment universe to choose from and participation across all sectors, transition investing brings into scope companies that might be at the start of their journey towards a sustainable business.
Okay, that makes sense, but is this a global concept? For this, we need Tuha Chow, situated in Singapore, our head of Asia Fixed Income and a leader in transition investing.
Sustainable transition presents a worldwide opportunity, but a key battleground for combating climate change is emerging markets. Emerging market countries account for 65% of the world's greenhouse gas emissions and are home to over 80% of the global population. So accelerating the transition here will have a greater impact on global emissions. But eventually, all companies around the globe will need to adopt their business ecosystems if we are to reach net zero.
Yes, and how do we find alpha in the companies making the sustainable transition?
Compared to pure play sustainable investing, we believe that transition investing, with its wider investment universe, offers more alpha opportunity, and yet the ability to extract alpha depends on how well one can identify the winners and losers of the transition. This demands a holistic understanding of sustainable investing, emerging markets, combined with fundamental analysis and forward-looking tools and metrics. And Robeco ticks every box.
And to conclude, why Robeco?
Robeco has a long history in emerging markets. Our first investment in Peru dates back to 1930. Besides that, we've been recognized as a sustainability leader since 1995 when we launched our first sustainable fund. We currently have more than 50 sustainable professionals in our SI team that utilizes data to help us identify and measure climate risk opportunities and impact. With a stellar track record in our equities and credit capabilities, these strengths provide solid foundations for our transition strategies. We offer transition investment solutions in both credit and equity investment domains. Are you interested in finding alpha in companies making the sustainable transition? Visit the Robeco website for opportunities and solutions.